Hi, my name is Nicolas. I'm 13, and I'm on the blue team with my coach as Ronnie Bergenson, and we're going to win this year! My experiment has to do with the Bernoulli principle. I have 3 experiments and my hypothesis for the 3rd experiment. My first 2 are to explain the Bernoulli principle. My first experiment has to do with this piece of paper. When I blow across the top of it, it will go up. I'll explain why that works after I do it. What's happening is that the air I'm blowing across the top of the paper is moving faster and has less pressure than the air at the bottom. And so the air at the bottom pushes the paper up. That is pretty much how planes fly. Let's say this curved thing is a plane's wing, the top and the bottom. The air goes across the bottom of it and the top of it and reaches the end at the same time, which means the air at the top has to travel faster than the air at the bottom since it has more distance to cover. And so, since the air at the bottom is moving more slowly, it has more pressure and pushes the wing to the plane and everything else attached to it up. That is how planes fly. Now, I'll do my second experiment. My second experiment involves floating a little fake foam meatball like this on a cushion of air coming from this. I got the idea to do an experiment involving the Bernoulli principle, playing this game called Meatball Madness with my little siblings. The way it works is Bernoulli's principle says that the rushing air pushing the meatball up will have less pressure than the air around it, so the air around the ball will keep it in place. I can even lean it a little. I'll quickly demonstrate. The point of the game is to get it from the cook's pot to the customer's plate. But I'm not advertising. So, Bernoulli's time for the final experiment of Bernoulli's principle. Alright, now it's time for the big deal. I'm going to take this roll of toilet paper. Let's see how much we can unravel it with a big burst of wind. Hypothesis is that it will unravel and fly up to about this high. And it's time for the real deal. Let's get started. My hypothesis was wrong. It did not fly up like I had expected, but it did unravel. This has been Nicholas Rogers for the blue team. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some cleaning up to do.